Alright, the reason why I didn't do a trailer reaction to Antman and the Wasp, even though I thought the trailer, not the Super Bowl trailer, but the recent trailer prior to that, was actually really good. I especially love that Kang did a full-on chest to, or knee to chest stomp out on Ant-Man. Now, I have not listened, watched, or read any reviews. I only just saw that the Rotten Tomatoes said it's like in the 50s. But I literally didn't read any of the reviews or watch anything. So here's my thoughts. First off, if critics don't like it, I'm already excited, because that usually means it's better than what they're saying. Here's where it gets me. I think Jonathan Majors is a phenomenal actor. And I think him being Kang, especially at least from what I've seen in the trailer, he looks kind of poised and regal-like, and I want that. I'm tired of the quipping. Here's my theory on what's going to happen with Antman and Wasp Quantumania. First thing, from what I can tell, it looks like they used the Mandalorian CG stuff, so that should be a little bit better than the CG we've gotten lately from Marvel and as a whole in Phase 4, because their CGs has gotten worse and worse and worse. I think what's going to happen, now, just to preface this, I'm not the biggest fan of heist movies, so Ant-Man 1 was good to me, but it was like, I liked Ant-Man 2 a little better. Now, I know they had that Disney Cruise thing where Ant-Man, Sam Wilson's Captain America, Kamala Khan shows up, Captain Marvel shows up, and they have this thing, and it's an old time. I think it's a video that's I've seen on YouTube. I think it's for the Marvel Cruise or whatever. It looks pretty cool. And Ant-Man did his thing. The issue that I'm running into is, and it's the issue I've had since the beginning. I feel like Scott Lang, Wasp, Stature are not the people to go toe-to-toe with Kang. Like, I get the idea. There's an introduction to the character. They're playing it up. I think the story at least should be somewhat strong just because he wants time. So that part I get. But Kang is like an Avengers level threat. Like, you gotta be on your G mode to fight Kang. Now, do I think they're gonna have it where it's gonna work, especially since they showed them kind of have a fist fight and stuff? And yeah, but it's, I don't know. I just got this weird feeling. Like, I think the story's gonna be strong at first, and then I think they're gonna Marvel it up. And I know some people are go, oh, Marvel did. Here's the thing. They're probably going to have something, because I remember with the Microverse, they're probably going to have something to, you know, try to translate them or have the language. And you find out there's like a whole universe down there. Whatever. So, like what they've done with some of the modern Star Wars. And before anybody jumps on me about anything, my favorite Star Wars movie that I've rewatched multiple times is Force Awakens. I really, really like that movie. So, I'm not talking from a sense of I hate all the Star Wars trilogies and things. I just haven't done the more recent stuff because I did a lot of Star Wars videos and I kind of burnt myself out for a bit. But I am going to get back on Star Wars, even though Star Wars Visions is amazing. It's the modern day talking that will bother me. So I feel like they're going to have that where they're going to start to understand these wild and crazy outlandish creatures, but then the creatures are going to talk like as if they're, you know, someone like, let's say like a football fan, they're like, the Bears, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, why are you saying that? You're in the Microverse. I feel like that's going to happen because Marvel always will sacrifice things for a joke. They will sacrifice, and I'm talking more recent history, like Phase 4 stuff. They will literally sacrifice story. They will sacrifice character. And then they'll have people that try to argue and say the character is right when they're not right. They're actually wrong. And they will sacrifice story or tension or things for a joke. Now, with Scott Lang Ant-Man, he's supposed to be a little bit funnier of a character, so I am okay with that, to a point. But if I start seeing outside characters doing it, then it's going to get very weird very quickly. And it's going to kind of be odd. Now, Kang, I'm hoping he doesn't do it, because Kang is not that type of character. So that would be good. But I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff in the movie, but I feel like some of those MCU tropes that they kind of need to just let go, they're going to hang on to them again, and it's going to detract from the movie. Now, I could be wrong. I could go in that theater, walk out, and love it from top to bottom. But I got this weird feeling that I'm not going to hate it, but I'm not going to love it, and I'm not going to have that Marvel feeling like I did with like Spider-Man, where it's like, man, I had an experience. I think it's going to be like, oh, okay, that was all right. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm wrong. It definitely looked a little bit darker, and I did like that trailer where they made Ant-Man look like a mega hero when they did that heroic trailer. So I want to see Ant-Man evolve more into a hero, because personally, my favorite Marvel scientist is actually Hank Pym. And I love Michael Douglas. I love Paul Rudd, always have. Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, everyone is awesome in this movie that are actors. But I still feel like they kind of did my boy Hank Pym dirty a little bit, because we only got to see like a quick segment of him doing Ant-Man stuff. So if in this movie he can do some more Ant-Man stuff, I'd actually be a little bit happier, because I really like or Giant Man or whatever. But it's just one of those situations that I feel like he's punching up too high for this kind of character. Even if you introduce Stature and Wasp, like, do I think they can hang? Sure. I'm not saying that it can't. But Kang is that kind of villain. He's like, it would be almost like Thanos. Let's just say he has one stone, right? Now, Iron Man has a crazy suit. His suit does a lot of stuff. But you're not going to see Black Widow walk up to Thanos in that same fight on the moon talking about I got this, guys. Like, it's just not happening. You got to be at a certain level. And I feel like when it comes to Kang, there's a level that could be there. There's a way you can make it work, but it's going to come to a point, this ancient warrior kind of guy versus Scott Lang, who's really just a thief that punches people. It's like, could it work? Sure. But I think it's going to fall a little short, personally. I don't know. You tell me what you think. I'll, give y'all my thoughts after I see the movie and give you a review. Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real, and I'll see you.